When I was a little girl, I remember playing near the swinging bridge in Neligh's Riverside Park. It's hard to believe it's gone. But then again, I found it hard to believe a lot of the changes in the town when Lyle Jurasik, city superintendent of Neligh, took me on a tour of the flood damage last week. What I saw left me with such a sense of awe, I had a difficult time focusing on the interview, especially when we approached the Neligh Mill and Bridge.
Two pieces of plank sticking out. That's where there used to be a grass area out there with a concrete wall from the original mill structure. It was built in the late 1800s, and that's all gone. Where that iron is sticking out of the water, that used to be the bank. Where that tree is out in the middle of the water, just that sandbar on this side, that used to be the south edge of the river. And it went off there, so all this in this area here is washed away.
Traveling south of town, I saw what the raging waters of the Elkhorn had done to a few houses. It gave me chills to think about what residents and landowners along the river must have felt as they watched, helplessly, as the river rose around their homes and cut new paths through their property.
These are the people that had to be rescued Monday morning.
Okay.
They had 7 foot of water. The depth finder on the boat that we used to get them out said it was 7 foot deep. The water was.
I couldn't imagine the frustration of those who had worked so hard to make the town and its parks a nice place to be when they saw the 6 foot deep gullies left in an area that had once been home to soccer fields and sand volleyball courts.
This is the second time I've been here. Yesterday was the first time I was over here. I just didn't want to come over.
It was hard to believe, the changed landscape of Riverside Park. It's hard to believe a lot of the changes that occurred over a course of a few days in June, not just in Neligh, but throughout northeast Nebraska. Some people might see all of this damage and ask, why bother to rebuild when Mother Nature could just tear it down again? But as I watched the heavy equipment operator work on the riverbank at Riverside Park, I realized some things are worth the bother, especially when it's in the place you call home. Reporting for Norfolk Daily News, I'm Catherine Harris.